Taz Cut here. Today I'm with Nicky Grist, celebrated WRC co-driver. Hi Nicky, how are you?
Very well, thanks. You?
I'm fine. You were a co-driver for a long time. When did it all begin?
Back in 1981 when I started doing road rallies in Wales. So that's how it all started, and then it grew and grew and grew. So, and then in 1990 I turned professional. So
You've sat with some of the best drivers in the world. Who was your favourite?
to be honest, each driver has their own sort of like or dislikes from my point of view, but I suppose two of my most favourite was Juha Kankinen and of course Colin McRae. I mean, Colin was probably the most exciting, but Juha was very level-headed but a very fast driver. But I enjoyed sitting with both of them.
What was the highlight of your career?
I don't think there's any one particular highlight, but I suppose winning my first World Championship round in Argentina, and in the same year winning my home round of the World Championship, the Network Q Rally GB. So those are probably two of the best ones.
In 2005, you were competing in Wales Rally GB. Your friend Michael Park was killed. What inspired you to carry on?
Well, my career was coming to an end anyway at that point, but for anybody, we all understand the risks that are in the sport, and we accept those risks, and as did Michael Park. So at the end of the day, I don't think we're ever would want to retire because somebody's been killed. It can happen to anybody, but motorsport is dangerous.
On events in hot countries, how did you keep cool?
It's down to a process of fitness. You have to be fit, and you also have to keep hydrated. So, the body is a very complex thing, and at the end of the day, as long as you keep feeding water to your body, you'll stay cool. The rest is just in your head.
Do you think rallying was changed that much in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's changed a fair bit, certainly from my time. I think we can always say it was much better in our day, but when you look at events now, they're a lot shorter. You've got one service park and everybody keeps coming back to the same point. Back in the early days, you'd have a service area in every road section. You don't get it like that anymore. And I can't see things. We've got new cars for 2017, which would be really exciting. It'll be great to look at. They're much faster. So, that's a positive at least. That's a positive change, I feel, for the current World Championship.
Would you miss co-drive? Do you miss co-driving?
No, not really. I mean, I was lucky in as much as I co-drove professionally for 13 years. And at the end of the day, that's a long career in motorsport. So I managed to get the co-driving out of my system. And especially having sat with so many good professional drivers, I really did reach the pinnacle of the sport. So I was happy with my lot.
Would you like to be in a works drive?
Now? No, not really. At the end of the day, I'm finished. I've moved on to other things. There's always a time to move on. And as I said, I'm happy with what I've done, so I'm just going to leave it there now.
Are you proud that the Nicky Grist Stages is named after you?
Yeah, it's something that I get involved in quite a lot. I try to bring certain elements of things that I'd learned from World Championship events around the world into that event. We've actually built it up to the point now where it's a good event with BRC and BTRDA National Championship. So I think the format that we got of gravel one day and tarmac the next, I think it's a great event, and I'm certainly proud to have my name attached to it.
Do you still keep contact with Malcolm Wilson?
Yeah, more or less. I'm not on the phone every week to him, but, you know, when we see each other, we can have a good chat from now and again. Saw him last week, saw him at the show this week, so, but, you know, yes, it's always there. I mean, he's a busy man, far busier than me anyway, although I think I'm busy. I'm probably nothing on the scale of things, but unfortunately, when you're so busy, sometimes your friends go at the back of the pile, I'm afraid.
Can you put a good word in for me when I start co-driving?
It's all depending how good you are. If you're any good, I will.
Well, my dad's been training me for quite a while for it.
Is he really? All right.
Yeah.
So is your dad any good though?
Yeah, he is.
He is, right. Good, good. That's good.
Thank you for your time.
No, pleasure. Thank you.